Hi friends, I'm Walker and welcome back to All About Nails. Today we're going to be doing a little swatch stick with me. We're going to swatch the polishes that I picked up in my 70% off sale that Zoya did the day after Christmas, December 26th in 2019. I grabbed some polishes. If you saw my unboxing video, you know that this might be the last major haul that I do from Zoya. I have almost all the colors from them that I want. I have some that I'm not going to pick up, but yeah, let's dive in. I haven't done one of these in a long time and it might be the last one. So let's dive in and have some fun. Okay, we're gonna start with Hope. All right, we're starting with a first coat of Hope. This one looks so nice in the bottle. I really like it. It's a very like warm purple, which are my favorites. I'm not a huge cool toned purple fan. In one coat, this one is, you know, a little sheer on the swatch stick, but it looks like on the nail it'll be okay. And you can really see that warmth. It looks so pretty. Next up is the first coat of Barbie. This one has a really subtle shimmer in the bottle, and I honestly don't think it's going to translate to the nail at all, but I am curious to see what it looks like. It reminds me a lot of Flora in the base color, but it has that little shimmer, but the shimmer may not show up, so we'll see. Yeah, on that first coat I'm not getting any shimmer, but I'll give it a second coat. Okay, here's Erica. This is another kind of shimmery nude. This one I am getting a lot more of that shimmer. It's definitely, I think, gonna be a little sheer on the nails. We'll see. It might build up in two coats, but you can definitely see that shimmer, probably because it's so sheer, so I think that's really pretty. Very delicate. I like that a lot, actually. Okay, this one is Rika, and I think this summer I'm gonna have to do a metallic oranges comparison because this one looks just like a couple others that are in Zoya's collection. But yeah, on that first coat, I'd say that looks pretty close to what it does in the bottle. Great, next up is Annie, another kind of fiery orange metallic. Oh wow. That one's a lot more opaque on the swatch stick on the first coat, and I am getting a lot of that strong shimmer as well as the base color. I'm like getting both, which is really nice. Oh, I am gonna love this one in the summer. Yes, look at that. Wow, so fiery. I am a huge orange fan in the summer. So beautiful. All right, this one is Shimmer. All right, and like I said in my haul video, this one was on my planning not to buy from Zoya list, but I saw it swatched on Kayla from Cork Manicures and it just looked so delicate and so shimmery. And that's exactly what it looks like here. I'm curious to see how much it builds up on the nails. It's kind of hard to tell from the first coat here. It does look super sparkly, but a little sheer. All right, this one is True. There's a little bit of a gold sparkle in there. Yep, you can see it right there. And if this one is anything like Yana or Yuna, it's gonna have kind of a thicker formula and then, yep, have those gold sparkles in there. So the gold's not gonna stand out a ton because it is gonna have a, you know, a little bit of that thicker formula, but it's going to be a little more opaque as opposed to like a jelly is what it looks like. Yeah, this looks very similar to those other ones. And you can get a little hint of that sparkle on there. Yep, a little bit if you put it the right way. All right, second coat time, we're back with Hope. And this one's definitely going to be opaque in two coats. If you haven't seen one of these videos before, I only do two coats of my swatch sticks. Even if they're not opaque, I like to just remember what it looked like, and that way if I need to do a third coat when it's on my nails, it's kind of easy for me to tell. I know that all my sticks are two coats. That one looks very similar to how it does in the bottle. You can see that kind of warm glow, the warm purple base. That's a really, really pretty one. I do feel like Zoya has some like this, so someday maybe I'll get a chance to do some metallic purple comparisons, but this one's really pretty. Okay, coming in for that second coat of Barbie. Let's see if we get any of that shimmer on the nails. I don't think so. It's so interesting when there's these polishes that have like, they just give nothing on the nails. Like, why did you even put it in there? It looks pretty pale. Like this looks like Barbie's skin tone, just kind of weird. And yeah, I don't see any of the shimmer on the nail at all, even in this like super bright light. So I guess it's like a little glowy, but it's pretty much just a kind of nude pink cream. All right, this one on the other hand is going to be a bit more glowy, and look at that, it actually is getting fairly opaque. I mean, hard to tell what it's going to look like, you know, once it's on the nails, because sometimes they can look a little more sheer on the nails than they do on the swatch stick, but that's pretty. And I definitely get that glow. You can kind of see the glow right there in the light. It looks a little lighter than it does in the bottle, but it's very pretty, very sparkly. You can really see that gold shimmer. So yeah, I like Erica. That's nice. All right, here's the second coat of Rika. This one feels like it's staying a little bit sheer, which I think is normal for these kind of glass flecky polishes, but I am curious how that one looks. Yeah, so it looks a little more opaque on my skin tone, so it might look a little more opaque on the nails, but you are getting a little bit of sheerness so you can see all those little flecks in there. But it looks fiery and pretty and very nice. That's Rika. All right, second coat of Annie. This one, yeah, literally is gonna be at the top of my list to wear in the summer. So fiery, so spicy. I love it. I love it. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, let me know if you like to wear these like super spicy oranges in the summer too. I can't wait. I'm over winter already, you guys. Oh my goodness, I'm so over winter. I can't wait for spring. All right, and here's True. Yep, similar. Second coat also has that kind of thicker formula. This is more of a like cooler toned purple, which is not usually my favorite, but it's pretty. It's really deep and dark. And I do get some of that gold shimmer on there for sure. So yeah, I think this one's nice. I don't like it as much as Yuna and Yara, but that's just because blue and green are colors that I like a little bit more than I like purple. All right, and then last up in the first set, we're looking at Shimmer. This one looks like it's getting a little bit, you know, kind of pinker and more opaque on the second coat. I wouldn't be surprised if it would need 3 coats on my nails, but it looks very shimmery. Yeah, that's pretty, right? I don't hate that. I don't hate that. All right, here's Reese. This one does not look like one that I'm gonna love, but it is pretty. Like, I can admire that it would look very nice on other people. It is the kind of pink that I like. Like, I like these kind of rich, more like berry toned pinks, but I just don't know that I'm gonna love that finish. All right, and here is Lauren. It's kind of a nude with a pearly finish. I have several others like this from Zoya. Like I have Pasha and Beth and I feel like some others too that are escaping me right now. This one though looks a little bit more like blush toned maybe. You can definitely see that pearliness in here, right? And then this one is Jade. It's kind of the lighter of the 2 reds that I picked up. And it's got a little bit of a jelly formula, which is kind of to be expected with those glitters in there. And it's looking almost a little bit pink on this first coat, but I think it will redden up as we get a second coat on. All right, and then there's Delilah, which is a little bit deeper than Jade. Here's Jade for reference, Delilah Jade. Okay, this one also has a little bit of a jelly formula. Looks pretty similar to Jade on this first coat, so it's a little bit deeper than Jade, actually. I take that back. It's a little bit deeper than Jade. Yeah, definitely. It's not quite as like pink looking on that first coat. Here they are on their first coats. Delilah's definitely a little bit deeper on that first coat. All right, and then we have Erin. Erin is like kind of a yellowy nude with a very subtle shimmer. I don't think I'm gonna like this one, but I picked it up because it's not just a French nude. Like it has that shimmer in there, even though it's kind of hiding on camera right now. So I don't know, we'll see. I don't tend to love sheer polishes, which is why I'm kind of staying away from some of the Zoya's sheers. I am trying to get some of the ones that feel a little bit more, you know, special like this one, but yeah, I guess I see a little sparkle in there. We'll see how it goes on 2 coats. It's a little more opaque than I expected, so we might get a lot more of that kind of yellowy color, which maybe is a good thing and maybe is a bad thing. TBD. All right, and then we're gonna punch it up a little bit. This is Kimmy. Wow, this one looks really nice and dark on the swatch stick here. It's really nice and deep and like getting a lot of really good coverage in that first coat, which I think is impressive. Usually these kind of formulas are a little bit more sheer so that you can see all that glitter, but it's a little bit of a darker color, I guess. Our last first coat, this one is Hermina. I think this one's kind of like a rose gold. It's kind of hard to describe, but I feel like that's how I would say it's like a rose gold, like a very muted rose gold, right? Not like a bright rose gold, but kind of like a very delicate rose gold. All right, yeah, that's going on pretty evenly and nice. I feel like it's not super streaky on this first coat at least, so we'll see. Some metallics can be a little bit streaky, especially since it's so light colored, but I think that looks okay. Nah, it's got some streaks in there. Okay, I'll be more careful on my second coat. Definitely a lot of it has to do with, you know, application and how you apply. Okay, we'll do our second coat of Reese, and we'll see if we get a little bit more of that kind of bright green shift in here. I mean, maybe top coat would bring it out a little bit more. I do see a little bit. Yeah, no, I see a little bit. I see a little bit. Yeah, that's nice. It's actually kind of pretty. I like that more than I expected to, for sure. All right, and now we'll do the second coat of Lauren. This one is actually pretty opaque for kind of like a shimmery nude, but it's really nice. I like this one a lot. Yeah, that's Lauren. And just to give you a quick comparison, here's Hermina. So I think you can see Hermina's a little bit more of that like rosy metallic. Lauren's a little bit more like neutral nude. All right, I think I'm doing these in a different order than I did them the first time, but that's fine. They're all dry by now. So here's the second coat of Jade. Still jelly, that didn't change, which makes sense. But it is, I think, getting opaque. I would call this one opaque on 2 coats. I mean, again, it's a little hard to tell on the swatch stick. It might be a little bit different on the nails, but it goes on really evenly and you do get a lot of those sparkles. So yeah, that's pretty. You get a lot of that glitter. That's really nice. And actually the color looks pretty similar to what's in the bottle here. And on my hand as well. Looks pretty similar to what's in the bottle. That's nice. All right, and now for our deeper friend, Delilah. I think same thing. This one looks like it's getting opaque in 2 coats. Definitely a little bit deeper, a little bit richer. And yeah, on the bottle, I'm seeing a very similar color to what is in the bottle, a little bit deeper. On my hand, same thing. It looks a little bit brighter, but you know, it's always hard to tell exactly on the swatch stick. And then here these two are. You can definitely see a difference there. Jade is much brighter, Delilah is much deeper. All right, here's another bright, fiery one. This one is Kimmy. And yeah, on 2 coats, I think this was also getting all the way opaque. It was really opaque on that first coat, especially for this kind of a finish. And it's super sparkly. Wowzer Bowser. Yeah, that's beautiful. Holy moly. I feel like this one and then Annie from that first batch, I'm gonna have all of the fiery oranges that a girl could want in the summer. Yes, I love it. I love it. All right, and then here's Erin on the second coat. Let's see how this one builds up. I'm still seeing some of that shimmer. It's looking a little bit more yellow. I don't know. I don't know that I'm gonna love this one on the nails. That color just does not look like it's gonna be flattering, right? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm being really judgmental. Let me know if you have this one and you like it. I just feel like that's not gonna look very nice on the nails. I don't know. It's kind of hard for me to imagine, I guess. It's hard for me to imagine because it is sheer, so it's not going to quite look like that, but definitely let me know if you have this one and you love it. All right, and then last but not least, Hermina second coat. I'm going to try to be a little bit more straight with my application here so that I don't get as many streaks. That looks a little better. Yeah, that's a little better. And yeah, definitely a rose gold, right? Isn't that what that looks like? I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I just feel like Zoya didn't quite describe it that way. Yeah, I don't know that I'm gonna love this one either. These like paler pinks don't really look great on my skin tone. I think they look a lot better on like someone with a much darker skin tone, but it's a very pretty polish. I can admire it in the bottle. All right, awesome. Thanks so much for joining. If you have any questions about any of the stuff that I used today to make my swatch sticks, I link all of the like materials, like the sticks and the labels and all that down below in my description box. And I have a video where I've kind of walked through how I make all my swatch sticks. So if you haven't seen that, I'll put that up in the cards, like right here. Ish. But anyways, thanks so much for joining me in this video. Let me know if you have and love any of these polishes or if you fell in love in today's video. As always, if you like this video, feel free to hit that subscribe button so we can sit down and hang out and chat about nail polish in the next one. Awesome. See you then.